Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Saturday night, I got home from work and my subscription feed was blown up by all of the YouTubers making the same video. Call of Duty 2020 has been canceled. I don't know the specific details, no one really does, but I'm going to run through it really quick for you guys. The Call of Duty 2020, the game after this game, we're still getting Modern Warfare 4. I mean, it's basically confirmed Modern Warfare 4 by Infinity Ward this year. However, as the Call of Duty cycle is supposed to go, has been going, Sledgehammer is going to make the next Call of Duty. That Call of Duty that Sledgehammer is supposed to make has been canceled or overhauled, and it has been given responsibility to Treyarch. And personally, to me, this is an enormous bad sign. I know it's popular to hate on Call of Duty, and this is only going to give those people just more ammo to hate Call of Duty with, but this is genuinely a really troubling prospect. I'm not sure if many of you know this, I've mentioned it here and there, but I am a huge fan of the Metroid franchise. One of the best game franchises of all time is the Metroid franchise. And when a couple years ago, however long ago, Metroid Prime 4 was announced, I lost it. I cried, I was so emotional, I was so happy. It was just so exciting to have a new Metroid Prime game. And a couple months ago, Nintendo announced that they were going to postpone that game. They were not happy with the product, and so they decided to scrap it and rehire Retro Studios and get the project started again. It's not unreasonable to think that the player base would be upset because, hey, the game's not coming out as early as we'd like it to be, but overall the community, the Metroid community, says that this is a huge good sign. This is an enormously good sign, and in my opinion, it is. I mean, of course, there's that famous quote that a delayed game is eventually good, but a rushed game is forever bad. And that is kind of the mindset that I have here. I know for a fact that Nintendo canceled that product because they were not happy with the quality of that product. However, when we move to Call of Duty and Activision, that's just simply not how they work. They are putting out a product, and that's all that they care about. They care about having a product. Perhaps the best example I can think of is, unfortunately, Black Ops 4. None of this is confirmed, however, it has been speculated that the multiplayer of Black Ops 4 was incredibly different than what we have right now. Apparently, it was more of a hero shooter Overwatch style of multiplayer where you get to pick a hero and it's all that. No kill streaks, no perks, create a class completely different. It was a hero shooter, and with test groups and all of that stuff, they decided to change it to what it is today. They threw together perks, threw together kill streaks, and in my opinion, that shows greatly because there is really no innovation and no depth to the Black Ops 4 multiplayer, at least when you compare it to other multiplayers in the Call of Duty franchise. Another great example is the Blackout mode. Now, whether or not you believe it's a solid idea or not, the Blackout mode, when it was first in the betas and when the game was first released, it was very, very unpolished. They weren't even sure they could get 100 players on the map. Talk about not really that well into development season for that type of game mode. And apparently this was because the Fortnite craze, the Battle Royale craze, hadn't started until well after Black Ops 4 was being developed. So obviously those two aspects of Black Ops 4, in my opinion, feel very rushed and feel like a poorer product because of it. What I'm gonna say next, I wholeheartedly mean. I feel that Black Ops 4 Zombies is the most polished game mode of Black Ops 4, both for the reasons that I mentioned before and for the reason that Black Ops 4 Zombies never really felt like it went through an entirely huge development crisis. It's been very well known from Jason Blundell and everybody on the development team that they were going to do something completely different with Zombies. Jason said that they took every system that they had, every system in Zombies, and they overhauled it. They changed it. They tried to refine it and make it better. The point system, the perk system, the creative classes, starting pistols, everything. The way the zombies move and they react to you, the way they pathfind to you, all of that has been refined and overhauled. Black Ops 4 Zombies, like the perk system, like the point system, hate it, whatever, whatever you think of it, it was a whole product. It was completed, it was polished, it was this brand new thing. And I know I say polish with you know, a light hand, of course, as polished as it can be, or as polished as we can expect, or whatever defining terms you want to say, whatever semantics you want to get to. It was the most polished game mode, in my opinion, out of the 3 branches of Black Ops 4. And that is what is a big cause for concern for me. It's not like Activision is going to be like, oh, we're going to postpone it. We want to release a good product. No, they want a product. They just want to release something in 2020 because Call of Duty is supposed to release annually and it's supposed to drive in that many sales. And the poorer product that I am assuming and anticipating is going to be just a cash grab for Activision. Not necessarily a bad product. I'm sure, you know, Treyarch's a great game developer. They can make solid games, but like, you can only do that with a certain amount of time, and it's unfortunate that we're in this situation. And I'm not sure how it's going to go. I mean, we don't know. This could be a fantastic game, and it could be like Modern Warfare 3, where you don't really notice that whole development turmoil, you know, when the original Infinity Ward kind of split and part ways, and then Sledgehammer and Raven stepped in to help with Modern Warfare 3. I would say that Modern Warfare 3 is still a solid, you know, quality product, even if it's like really, really, really unbalanced and all that stuff. I don't know if we're going to have that this year. I mean, we could, you know, that's kind of a similar situation, but I'm really concerned about it. Not to mention, I didn't even mention the fact that what this could do to Treyarch and their plans. I mean, they're having to sacrifice, maybe sacrifice some of their ideas and their goals and their innovations and incentives for their actual next game in order to make this game, or to rush the game that they wanted to do a year earlier. This is going to be incredibly weird for Treyarch, and are we going to go back to the 2-year development cycle between Infinity Ward and Treyarch? Is Raven going to step up? Are we going to just... This is such a bad decision, not a bad decision, this is a bad situation to be in. All of that to say, the odds are against them. The odds are against Activision and the Call of Duty franchise. That is not to say that I am going to immediately hate this game or that this game is going to be bad inherently. It's just the fact that, yes, the odds are against them. Not that I'm going to have any bias, but just those are the facts. So what do you guys think about Call of Duty 2020 being canceled and handed over to Treyarch? I know there's a lot of different details and a lot of different stuff we're going to be talking about, but this is going to be an interesting time in the Call of Duty franchise. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.